From the Honest Bunch podcast, Denilson Igwe insinuated that he parted ways with Mark Angel because he found out that he was cheating him, that is Mark Angel, and the rest of the crew members. He claimed that he started Mark Angel Comedy and was the one filming the content, whereby he stole the camera from the church. Not really like stealing, but he took it from the church, used it, and returned it without the knowledge of the pastor. So he tagged it as a small way of stealing. He claimed that he started the Mark Angel Comedy Show and was the one filming the content where Mark Angel was posting on Facebook in their early days, but he wasn't informed when the Facebook page got monetized. So from the podcast, Denilson added that Mark did not give him a dime from the proceeds of the monetization since 2016. But how true is that? Well, guys, I am only paraphrasing from the interview that was held for Denilson Igwe. To have a full clue on what happened and all that he said in detail, check out the Honest Punch podcast here on YouTube and you will get every bit of detail, guys. He also said that when Mark Angel gave him 50,000 naira after buying a car for himself, Denilson Igwe alleged that Mark Angel was paying one of the crew's top stars, which was Emmanuela, 20,000 naira, and Emmanuela happened to be the face of the show. Some people allege that any skit that Emmanuela appeared, it usually has over 1 million views in the first few days of its upload. So Emmanuela should be the face of the crew and not Mark Angel, because she's more funnier and she's much more loved than Mark Angel, according to what people say. Yeah, so Mark Angel paid Emmanuela 20,000 naira monthly. Why they didn't know that Mark Angel was making $160,000 monthly, that is as her then, and they had about 8 YouTube channels which were all monetized, their Facebook page, Instagram page, like that. He also allegedly said that he was the one that started Mark Angel Comedy. Guys, this is not my words, this is his words. Denilson is an orphan, as we all know, but then Mark Angel was more like the elder brother in the house because Denilson stayed with them as an orphan, having a home to lean on. Not every orphan had that opportunity, so he having a home to stay, he was more of an houseboy in the house, while Mark Angel was working as a security man at the Kilimanjaro there in Port Harcourt. And Mark was more like the elder brother of the house. He couldn't confront him, he couldn't challenge him, but then they never had an idea or the knowledge that this thing is really pumping in thousands of dollars. They were just doing it for fun. And then what pained him, I think, is that, in my opinion now, they have the channels or the work has started producing or giving them thousands of dollars, rather their big brother kept it away from them, he and many other crew members. And he also allegedly said that even when Emmanuela's dad came out to talk, he will only give him like $1 million naira or some amount of money, and he will shut up and go back to wherever he is, because he lives in what's it called, container, according to Denilson. He also said that the house that went viral that Emmanuela built for her parents was all backed up by Mark Angel, so that when accusations or when people begin to raise bras, there's something to cover up, according to him. And he made many more allegations where he said Mark was also diabolic. According to him, nobody knows, only God knows. And if he's really saying the truth or not, because right now the whole thing is divided. Some people are siding Denilson, some people are siding Mark Angel, that he has been a good man, that's why Denilson had the guts to come out and say all of this. Some people are saying Denilson should not shut up until he gets all that is meant for him. A lot of things are going on, but the confusion now is that Mark Angel has been mute. He hasn't come out to say anything, neither has Emmanuela. So this is leaving people in a blank. So Lucky suggested that the Punch podcast should host both Denilson and Mark Angel and have their own opinion, because some years back he tried a settlement for the boat and it didn't work out. So this was his own opinion, and so many other things have been flying on social media. So guys, I feel that if you're going into something with someone, especially a partnership, there should be a legal arrangement, there should be a legal document that you both sign. Not that one person will go and read and sign. He will sign to his favor and neglect you. And if you are reading and doing the signing for the both, you will sign things that would favor you. So in my opinion, when you are going into a partnership, when you are going into something, especially that has to do with money, you both should study that particular document, sign it there, in fact deliberate on it together, and then sign it right there and then before you commence it, because money can destroy a lot of things. Now, I don't want to say I believe everything that denilson is saying, and I don't also want to say I am not in belief or support. I am just waiting and trusting God for the truth. In case this is the truth, I just hope they resolve this amicably, and if this is not the whole truth, I still pray and hope they resolve this amicably. That is just all I have to say, and that is where I start. Because this Punch podcast now, or all of this confession of denilson, a lot of people will start up a social media platform again. In fact, some have started, some are planning to start without a proper arrangement. Siba, even if it's your sibling, please have a legal laid down agreement, sign it, document it. denilson has been making claims that he started the Angel comedies crew. He even named the crew Angel. He had the ideas, but Angel had more wisdom on how to monetize it. So YouTube don't really or legally, you can't back up or lay a copyright claim on a verbal allegation when it's not documented. Anything that is documented is tend to be believed than what is verbally spoken. And a lot of people have also said that it's because Angel is more successful, he has money, he has influence, and denilson is still suffering, and that's why he has come out to make these allegations and accusations. Other people also have been accusing Mark, saying that as the biggest skit maker in Africa, rather, he is supposed to have empowered his crew members and people who are coming behind him. In fact, they said they've not counted or held on to any important person that Mark has really helped, and the person came out from trenches and is doing well. All of them have to part ways and start up themselves until they get to a milestone and God helps them. And a lot of things are flying. You can believe what you want to believe, but all I am saying is that pick the lessons you have to pick from all of this, implement it to your own self and life, and see how God will help you to proceed, and positive result comes out of it. I see pain, betrayal, anger, depression, suffering. denilson's pain is that they started this thing from the scratch together, and now you are swimming in millions and I am still suffering. That kind of thing can really bring up anger and bitterness. He felt he should have been compensated more than how he left, and stuffs like that. Guys, you all have to go to the Punch podcast and listen to this interview yourselves. Man, it's mind-blowing, it's pathetic, it's emotional, it's educative, enlightening, and any other thing you can add to it. And so denilson also talked about the numerous international trips they've been traveling, the awards they've been receiving both home and abroad. And Mark keeps saying that there is no money, nobody is giving them anything, until his encounter. And then he got to know that yes, this is how much they are earning, and his eyes open. And then he's also said that Mark kept acquiring assets, wealth, and the like, and that he's diabolic according to him. Also, he didn't really say it plainly, but then he said anyone that talk about him or against him is either would have accident or will die or stuffs like that. But then, well, I don't have anything to say. That is what he said. You can go to the podcast and listen to all of this yourself. One thing I want to also emphasize is that YouTube is a gold mine, my dear. YouTube, if you are doubting on starting a YouTube page, please cancel that doubt and create an account now. Decide on what you want to do, model what is already working and implement it, and you'll see God helping you. Some of us have not even started any. We are just scratching trying to find our base. But then YouTube is a gold mine, not to even talk more of TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. So if you are looking out for or wanting to start up a page with someone, please have a legal document documented, make it proper, and trust God to help you. Okay. Another thing I want to also say is that when you are signing a document, please make sure you understand the content and the tenacity of everything you're signing. Don't sign a document blindly. Don't go about just signing and then later on you are regretting. Make sure you have a clearer view and understanding. This was more like what happened during the Saharan trade, slave trade, when our parents, some of them agreed to things they didn't even know what it was. So that affected them. Make sure if you don't understand, get a third party, a legal practitioner advisable, so that you will be guided and you would make the right choice. I trust that even as you continue watching and following this trending if happening, please side the right thing. You can also do well to leave your thoughts in the comment section, your views, and we'll take it up from there. If you are watching till this time, thank you for staying up until this time. I love you and you are the real G. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit on the notification bell so that you'll be among the first persons to see our new content. And don't also forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. I would really love to see you in our next episode.